Good evening, everyone. I am Senas Khan. Today, we have an interactive session with one of the energetic young man whose name is there in the list of the recently declared UPSC Civil Services Examination. He is none other than Abhishek Kumar, who secured 452 rank in the recently declared Civil Services Examination. First of all, congratulations, Abhishek, and welcome to the Mission IAS IPS.
Thank you, Senas. Thank you for such a lovely uh, introduction. I'm
Okay.
really happy to be here.
Okay, I'm also very happy. So, Abhishek, please, first of all, please you explain about yourself.
Uh, Hello, everyone. My name is Abhishek Kumar. I am from a small village uh, which is situated in Patna district. So I completed my schooling from my village itself. I did my 10th from my village, and thereafter I did 10 plus 2 from college in Patna. Thereafter, I did engineering from 2012 to 2016 from Delhi. And after that, I was working in a private company, Bipro, in Bangalore. So I worked for almost 2 years. And then I left in January 2018. And thereafter, I've been preparing for civil services. And this was my third attempt in which I could secure 452 rank and I got IAS service.
Okay. So, Abhishek, when you first heard about the declaration of the result and which you are in the list, so
Yeah,
what do you feel at first?
it was really like I could not like feel that moment. I was like cross checking 2 3 times. I was like, is it my name? Is it like there are two other Abhishek Kumar also there in that list? So I got confused. Is that mine? Is that I was rechecking with my admit card?
Okay.
Is it my roll number and all? Then
Hmm.
after 3 4 minutes I got okay, it's my result. And then I said to my friends who were there in my room, so they all were so surprised and happy. So that was really like once in a life moment.
Okay.
It
What was the reaction
really
of your What was the reaction of your family?
my family they know that I was preparing for civil services, but everybody is there are many people who are preparing for civil services, but when you get into the service, when you clear this examination, the all the expectations and all the feelings get changed. Yeah, they were totally surprised that finally yes, you have cleared it, and they were so happy. They were like tears in their eyes. They could not resist like what's happening. All the people from our region, like all the politicians, all the government official reached to my house, and they were kind of surprised.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, Abhishek, you have said that you did engineering,
yeah.
and do you have any remarkable incident that you motivated to go into the civil services?
Senas, honestly, I don't have as such that kind of motivated me to get into the civil services. It's a continuous journey. Actually, I come from a very remote village, like a village which was like hardly 1,000 people are there, and
Okay.
like I completed my 10th from my village itself. So there was no electricity till like 2013 or 14. So I used to study from a lantern with kerosene oil, and
Okay.
I have seen poverty. My father is a farmer, a small farmer, so like be used to a struggle for
Mm.
sustenance. And there are so many peoples in my village who are so deprived, and they constantly face issues in terms of accessing the benefit that our government is providing. So kind of these things collectively motivated me to get into the civil services, so that all the benefits can reach to the people, uh, all the poor people, all the deprived or the marginalized people could get access to justice, So these are
Mhm.
the motivation for me to get into civil service.
Okay. Abhishek, as you have said, everyone knows that whenever they are working hard to get their goal,
Yeah,
when they are getting their goal, they feel very happy. It knows everyone,
yeah,
but people doesn't know how that particular person face problems in achieving the goal. So you might be having lots of the problems, in getting such a in crossing such a big exam. So can you share some of your problems since the beginning of your preparation for the civil services examination?
I'll start from like a little earlier. Like I was
Mhm.
studying in my government school. So like in one class there used to be like in one room there used to be like 3 4 classes. All the guys used to sit in a room, and we all used to study. So that was kind of like people from my background used to go to the private school, but I could not afford. And after that, I did engineering, so I took educational loan. And after that, I was prepare. I decided to give civil services. So at that time, there was education loan also, and there was no like permanent source of income for my family also. So it was a difficult decision to leave my job. And then I found that Mission IAS IPS. So Mission IAS IPS provided a free residential accommodation in Delhi. So it was kind of reduced my expenses in Delhi. I only had to pay for my food. They were providing free accommodation along with the test series and the study materials for prelims and mains. They also gave laptops and all. So these things and apart from these materialistic thing, the Gopal Bhai and Hitesh Bhai were there. They were constantly motivating us to get to work hard to achieve achieve our goals. And I also got a very good company over there. All the good candidates were there. Even Jagdish, my flatmate, also cleared this year. So that was one of the biggest like part of my preparation. I'm really really thankful to Mission IAS IPS, and especially to Gopal Bhai and Hitesh Bhai, who has started this wonderful initiative. There are many people who are needy of such kind of initiative, and I think over the time it will become a very big institution in itself.
Okay, Abhishek, you have mentioned about the Mission IAS IPS.
Yeah.
And can you explain a little bit more about the Mission IAS IPS so that every viewers could know how this Mission IAS IPS is functioning?
As I said, in terms of facilities that we get, the first is the residential accommodation. They provide hostel in Delhi near to the main coaching areas, like in Patel Nagar and all. So you'll get to a stay nearby the coaching area, and apart from that, you'll get all the study materials for prelims as well as for mains. And also they give money for test series. Like in 2018 and 19 attempts, I had financial issues, so Gopal Bhai was there. He gave money for my test series. And
Okay.
so these are the facilities over there. uh, Apart from, also they gave a laptop or tablet to study. So
Mhm.
these are the facilities that are available in Mission IAS IPS. And
Okay.
if I have to say the recruitment process, so all the people who are actually needy, or those who cannot afford to be in a daily of their own expenses, they can obviously contact Ms. Gopal Bhai or Hitesh Bhai. And but there is like very limited resources. So be it a Mission IAS IPS is trying to find a balance. So they have said that those who have cleared prelims in a previous attempt, they can be part of Mission IAS IPS, and Gopal Bhai will be there to help and support all those candidates.
Okay. So how many students clear in civil services examination, which was recently declared from the Mission IAS IPS?
There are two candidates, one is I am, and the other guy is the Jagdish Adahali, who has secured 440 rank, and he
Okay.
has got IPS service.
Okay. That means he too had stay in the Mission IAS IPS hostel, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
me and
Where
Jagdish
did
were there. We
Mhm.
used to go to uh, like uh, in the morning walk, and we used to go for mock interview together. So
Okay.
very nice person.
Okay. Abhishek Mission IAS IPS under the guidance of two brothers, Gopal Bhai Vora and Hitesh Bhai Vora, have been helping to those students who are financially poor for the preparation of civil services examination, right?
Yeah.
So, how do you visualize the role of these two brothers?
I think they are the foundational pillars of this mission IAS IPS. It won't have been possible without these two person. I really, really admire their commitment to this organization. I think even during their financial issues, they were constantly helping us. And the mission itself is a very unique initiative, and I believe more and more result will come from this organization, and this the one day these especially the Gopal Bhai and Hitesh Bhai will be really proud of their initiative.
Okay, Abhishek, you have been in the field of this preparation of civil services examination, and one of the frequent questions for the student who are the beginners, they are asking like, how much time do a serious candidate require for the preparation of this examination?
It's a kind of question which depend on like person to person. Many people who clear civil services in his or her first attempt itself, many take 4 or 5 attempts to clear. uh, I'll say it's a 50% of your preparation and 50% of your luck. So but the one thing is which is very essential, and all the people who clear this examination, they all possess that quality, is about finding the right direction, like what we have to study and what we don't require. So those who understand this thing, they definitely get on to the service. And we can't go on a study everything. So for that we will need like 4 or 5 attempts, then we might get into the service. So I can't say that how much time we require. If somebody prepares thoroughly with the
Hmm.
proper guidance and in a right direction, they can get into the service in a year also.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
what was your optional at the civil services examination?
My optional was sociology.
Okay.
Yeah.
Many candidates confuse in selecting the optional subject. So,
Yeah.
what is your criterion for the selection of the optional subject?
Optional subject is very crucial in terms of securing your result in civil services. So I believe many people go through the recent marking scheme, like these are the optional which are performing very well. So I should select one of these. But I
Okay.
would suggest that you should not go on these criteria. You should follow your interest, the subject which you find very interesting, and you can read any number of times. So that should be the criteria for me. I really like to study about the society. I've seen the all the problems like poverty, caste system, and all. So I could relate with this topic, so I chose sociology. So
Okay.
in terms of selecting this optional, I would suggest that please read 11th 12th NCRT of some subjects that you have sorted, and like in which you have confusion, and then try to see like in which subject you are very like so much into deep and all. You can study for like graduation, you can have study up to graduation. So in that uh, selection criteria you can pick any one of them.
Okay. So, what is your advice to the future aspirants?
I would advise that please just stick to the requirements that UPSC is demanding. And since requirement is changing constantly, so we will have to be updated the like the pattern and the kind of questions they are asking. So uh, please look into the previous year question papers, try to analyze what they are demanding, and try to reorient your preparation with the changing demand of UPSC. It should not be like that I have prepared this thing and I'll keep on giving attempts just based on your previous preparation. So you need to revise your materials, you need to be thoroughly with the previous year questions, you need to thorough with the all the syllabus keywords mentioned in the UPSC syllabus. So like these are the advice for the academic perspective. Apart from the academic perspective, I would also say that uh, like don't feel too bad if you don't clear these civil services. But you just have to focus on your weaknesses. Try to improve your weaknesses every time, and once you'll improve everything, you'll definitely get on the services. So there is nothing to worry about the civil services.
Okay. Thank you, Abhishek Kumar, for giving your precious time with the Mission IAS IPS. And thank you and good luck for your future.
Thank
Hello,
you.
friends. This was Abhishek Kumar, who secured 452 rank and who also got IAS rank. Presently, he is in Lavasna and he has just started his training. Okay, so if you want to know more details about the Mission IAS IPS, you can log on our website www.missioniasips.com, or you can also text a message through our email ID. Our email ID is Mission IAS IPS Super 10 @gmail.com. Hope you enjoy the video. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you all.
Thank you, Sir.
Bye. Okay.